Your alarm set for tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
Welcome to my channel. I'm trying to work on slowly building a routine. Now that we've lived in the apartment for just around a month, we're pushing that 1 month mark. It is my destined goal to get a solid routine down where I'm staying productive but also like romanticizing the little things in life. So you're gonna be joining me as I start building this little routine. But if you are new to my channel, I don't recommend subscribing. Without further ado, let's get started. Right now it is 6:54. I just spent 20 minutes on the phone with CarMax. Insert business Kenzie here.
Are you looking to trade in a vehicle or no trade in? You already got your vehicle appraised?
I'm in the process of trying to buy a new car because I have a 2014 currently that's about to kick the bucket. I think the transmission is about to go by and then the AC is about to go by as well. So it also does have pretty high mileage. So instead of putting money into a car that's probably gonna last me less than 2 years, I'm getting a new car that should last me a good 20. Since I've had my license, I've always been a Chevy driver. Today, we're changing the game. I'm joining the Toyota community. Toyotas last a long time, and honestly, it's just smarter for me to get rid of my car now compared to putting a bunch of money into the car that really is not gonna last that long. Obviously, none of this is official. I'll probably have a whole nother video coming out if I get the car or not. It's kind of a waiting game to see, but I'm getting it through CarMax, or at least attempting to. I'm looking at a Toyota RAV4 because I love my SUV currently. I love the size. It's not too big, but it's not too small. My first car actually was a Chevrolet Impala, so it was a sedan, but it was kind of like a bigger sedan. Like the front of that girl, she was long. Now that I've driven an Equinox, I just love the size and the feel of an SUV, so I don't think I'd ever consider going back to a sedan. So we're doing a RAV4, which is a very similar size to it. I found one with low mileage and it's coming from North Carolina. It's getting shipped to Virginia. And we're doing a test drive either next week or the week after because we are going on a trip next week. If I could pull this whole thing off in that time frame, I may outdo myself, but realistically, she may be a tight squeeze. She may be a thing that we come back from our trip and get. Y'all know me, when I set my mind to something, I usually can get it done. So with that being said, we may get a car next week. But as my grandma's always told me, never count chickens before they hatch, so we'll see. I'm putting it out to the universe and obviously we'll see because this is a need, not a want. I took a nice body shower after the gym and then I kind of just sat on the phone for a little bit. I'm like so excited, but I'm so nervous. I always get so nervous when it comes to like purchasing something or like doing something. So I always have like a fear it's not gonna happen. Like when I was moving into the apartment, I was not saying I was officially moved in until I got the keys and was in the place just in case something happened that day. It is 7:02 and I'm very much hungry, so y'all are making dinner with me. I've been trying to eat earlier because I'm so used to making dinner at like 8 or 9, which is not good because my food can't digest in that amount of time. So part of my new routine is gonna be working on eating earlier because there's no way the meals I've eaten is gonna digest by the time I go to bed. Step 1 of our new routine is eating earlier, and that means like when I get home, start making dinner. Welcome to Cooking with Kenzie. We're gonna be making some tostadas tonight. I'm gonna make it with a side of rice, but I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make it. But let me get all my ingredients. Let's get to work. Directions will be on the screen. Letting it steam up for a little bit. I like adding the Trader Joe's white queso dip. It adds like a really nice flavor to the beans. This is what she looks like. I get the Trader Joe's jasmine rice. I'm probably gonna go ahead and set this back in the freezer just for now since it is defrosted. So Trader Joe's finely shredded Mexican style cheese. I have my tostadas that I'm trying to finish up just so they don't go bad. And then I'm also gonna put lettuce on top of it. We have a bunch of like really exciting big changes coming up soon. I definitely have a lot of content for y'all. When we do purchase the car, I'm bringing y'all along with me. It's like big life moments and obviously I want to document it. So it'd be fun to like look back in like 10 years being like, oh, that's what I was doing in my 20s. Which is why I love creating content so much, so I can like look back and I really never forget anything because my life is on video. Like everything about my life on video. I mean, there's a whole life story video. If you want to know anything about me, watch that video. While that steams, I'm gonna go ahead and watch some YouTube. Usually I'm working on like TikToks or editing YouTube videos, but I did actually get a YouTube video up today. It's like 19 minutes. I'm gonna try to just like post whenever. This one will go up soon, and then I have a car one, then we have like a packing one. I have so much content coming for y'all. Trust. Just when you think the content is stopping, Kenzie's coming out with like 8 more videos. But I really have been loving like romanticizing life and just like sitting down, taking a breath of air, not just constantly go, go, go. Because when I first moved in, I low-key burnt myself out because I was just like constantly go, go, go. I truly moved and unpacked as fast as possible, and I did it in a week. I'm finally able just to sit down some days and just like relax and like watch YouTube or like watch a movie or something. I really have been romanticizing and try to prioritize.
Life isn't meant to be lived to the fullest.
That's so weird. That was the first YouTube video I clicked to watch, and tell me that's not weird. Like a little motivational speech and then that. Yeah. The world works in mysterious ways.
Your alarm set for tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. You got it. Your alarm set for tomorrow at 6:45 a.m. You got it. Your alarm set for tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Good morning. It is 6:15. Part of the routine I'm building is getting out of bed like as soon as I wake up. I was in the bed maybe 5 minutes, so it's still a work in progress, but it's better than before. I used to lay in the bed for like 15 minutes on my phone scrolling, and I'm like, Kenzie, what are we doing? Then when it came finally time for me to leave, I was like rushing and wishing I had more time, and if I would have just spent the time that I was laying in the bed doing what I actually wanted to do, I wouldn't be complaining about time. Before it's breaking out, because I'm about to start my period next week, my skin always breaks out before my time of the month and then right when I'm ending. The skin is pimply, you know what's coming. I'm trying to prepare for next week, and I'm not allowing myself to go grocery shopping, especially for produce, because of the fact that we're leaving on Thursday. We'll be all packed up Wednesday, and I don't want to buy anything that's going to go bad in between those days. I'm actually excited because me and my fiance are going into a cabin in North Carolina, and it's going to be so fun. There's a bunch of like hiking spots we can go to. There's a hot tub. There's like a river that we're staying on. And then as I told y'all earlier, like yesterday, I am trying to get a new car. We'll obviously see what happens if I can get the car pulled off in between those days. We'll see, but if not, I'll get the car when we come back. But I told my fiance, I was like, if I can't pull getting the car off in this time, I said, you're driving. Realistically, my car could probably make it down there. I'm just too scared to try it because it is like a 4.5 hour drive, which is another reason I got the car shipped from North Carolina to Virginia. You're probably like, Kenzie, if you're going to North Carolina, why didn't you just get the car while you were down there? Of course, where we're going is like 3 hours from where the car was actually originally at, and I was like, Kenzie, $99. For my mental sake, I shipped the car. Let's go ahead and do my hair. It is 6:36. I've been running my mouth a tad bit too long, so we're gonna go ahead and do my makeup. And for work, literally all I do is eyebrow gel and mascara. Kenzie, what happened to your nail? I kind of want to redo it for the trip, just like a nice, almost like very simple, classy bridal look. So I'm thinking maybe just like a white or maybe a light pink. But I love this color. I've not done like a bright summery color like this before, and it low-key just like made me excited for all the other trips we have coming up. We have our little trip next week for the cabin, and we have a beach trip next month, and then my birthday is the month after that, and then we have the wedding. It's like wedding, honeymoon, and the honeymoon we're going to the Bahamas, which I'm so excited for. But with all the new things I'm getting, like a car, Kenzie cannot be balling out on a new wardrobe as much as I want to, so I may go thrifting, and I'll bring you all along for that. As I said, this is like a routine video. So with that being said, I have rent now. I've never paid rent a day in my life, so this is like the first time ever. So then I'm working on adding it into my budget and seeing how much I could spend. Like I'm used to having this extra sum of money in my account as we speak. She ain't there. I was wondering, I was like, how did my money go so fast this month? That is the reason. With us getting the car, I'm probably gonna have to pack like either Sunday or Monday, but Sunday is Father's Day, and we're visiting my grandparents, and we're planning on visiting like his like family as well later in the day. It actually works out perfectly because whenever my family does stuff, they always do like their food at like 12 or 1, and then my fiance's family always does his at like 6 or 7, so it never clashes, which I absolutely love. We never have to choose one or the other, which is like the best thing in the world not having to worry about. But I do need to make mac and cheese. So they're doing like a little Father's Day cookout, so I'm gonna do like mac and cheese, and I'm also gonna do a dessert, but I need to decide which dessert I'm gonna do. That's my makeup. Now let's go ahead and get dressed. Okay. turning the fan on because I'm literally so hot. Outfit of the day is this altered stage shirt and then also these little pants from TJ Maxx. I feel like I wear like the same outfits to work like every single week, but it's the fact that I don't want to spend money on work clothes. But I may like have to get some new tops because I'm kind of getting sick of mine, but also like most of my tops for like the weekend and like trips, like tank tops, or like they're like a little bit above where it's like, Kenzie, don't wear that to work before you get fired. I probably could swing it, but I'm like, Kenzie, don't swing it. Like, let's keep the job. I'm gonna make a dress and I will be right back. Something that's always been part of my routine is making my bed, so let's go ahead and get it all made up. Bed is made. And then always put my dirty clothes in my dirty clothes bin. Always a clean as I go person, so I like to get everything straightened up. Along with getting into my routine, I've been trying to read more. With that being said, my current book right now is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I am on page 74 out of 349, and according to Goodreads, I'm 20% done with the book. I do have about like 15 minutes before I go, so instead of sitting and scrolling on my phone like I've been doing for like the past 15 minutes, less scrolling, more reading, especially with the fact that I have a book goal of 50 books this year and I'm only on book 30. This is book 31. I still have 5 to 6 months left, but I really gotta kind of pick up my pace again. And with the trip next week, I want to finish this book and have a new one to bring, so I gotta finish this before next week, which I obviously can do. So let's go ahead and read before I have to go. It is 7:41, so I need to start getting ready to leave. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle with some ice. I've been working on drinking more and more water throughout the day. So I'll update y'all when I get home for the rest of us learning how to do an nice routine together. See you then. It is 6:31. I'm off of work. I went to the gym, just got home. I'm unpacking all my bags and I'm about to take a nice everything shower. I went ahead and preheated the oven because I'm gonna make pizza tonight because I want to get this in the oven and cook because I'm making cupcakes for 2 coworkers. It's their birthday, so we're doing like a little bit of baking for them. So I'm doing that tonight, but I want to go ahead and get my pizza in there so I can like turn the oven down. Pizza's 400 degrees, the cupcakes are like 350. So I thought I'd give you a nice lovely update about how my car's doing. I was driving, realized that the radio wouldn't turn down. I couldn't change the channel, I couldn't change to Bluetooth, I couldn't change to aux, I couldn't see anything on my display screen. And then the thing goes black and I'm like, yep, Kenzie is about to be blown to smithereens. Like I think that was my final last moment in life. It just resets and then it works again. So moral of the story is I'm very excited to be looking at the car next week. I checked the shipping, it hasn't like shipped or anything yet, but I think it said like the 13th through the 19th. So we could be like full on our trip. I'm gonna let my lunch dishes soak from today. This was just like the beans and rice I had from yesterday. I've been trying to really just like unpack it as soon as I get home instead of just leaving it on the floor. That's what we're doing currently. And my hair needs a desperate wash. I went to the store on my break today and then I got chocolate cake mix and then I also got vanilla and then I just got some powdered sugar. I do make my own frosting. I got my butter laid out so that's gonna get to room temperature, so I'm gonna leave these both out as well. I honestly love baking in here now just since I don't have to like run upstairs or like clean the kitchen prior. I can literally just put everything on there and it's just so easy, which is what I've been wanting because y'all know I love baking, but it's just hard when everything's like all over the place and my kitchen was smaller at my old house. Now I have like a bunch of room and it's just like all clean all the time, so it's very much easier to do it. I made some cookies, but I'm pretty sure they're probably stale by now since I made them last Thursday, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these and know for next time to give them out better. I'm gonna put that in the wash. I should have enough dishes to do the dishwasher. I've been working on like not wasting water, so if I don't have enough to do a whole dishwasher load, it ain't being run. I still have not got that electric bill or water bill yet, and I still have yet to faint, so that's just great. But I'm really gonna have to work on like a good budget now that we're adding in a more expensive car payment, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna read my book tonight because I don't have many videos to edit and may start working on this one. Should I play a fun game? Oh, can I put the pizza in the oven and then go take a shower as fast as possible? The pizza takes 20 minutes, so by the time I finish my shower, all I'm doing is washing my hair, so I can do it. Pizza's in the oven, so now I realistically can't sit there and talk anymore. I just burnt my fingers so bad. But I'm washing my hair, and one person commented they wanted like a hair care routine. I think I perfected like waking up with like natural curls. So the one person who commented they wanted a hair care routine, got you queen. Taking a shower, washing my hair just for you, and I'll include it in this video. The person requested a hair care routine. Here it is. First, I started with the Camille Rose. It's just the Curl Love Moisture Milk. Rub that through my hands and then I rake it through my curls. I really make sure I get it in between like every single curl. Like I'm separating and I'm dispersing it. I want every single curl to be moisturized by it. I noticed like the back of my head is the area that really frizzes, so I kind of really focus in on like those back-ish curls. After I go ahead and I put that stuff in, I go in with the Heritage Curl Enhancing Foam. I usually do 2 pumps, rub it through my hair, and then I do the same thing, raking it through, making sure to separate it into different sections so each curl is getting it. And then I scrunch. But I make sure not to like let it all like bunch together when I'm scrunching so it doesn't dry so long. So I'm like separating it and I'm scrunching at the same time. Separate, scrunch. And I do it very lightly just so I'm not clumping the hair together so that it actually dries. Then it should look like this afterwards, and then I let it air dry. I don't diffuse it. I tried once, girl, it was a mess. It does take a few hours to dry, but I got time. It don't bother me. Unless I have somewhere to go, then I will just kind of plan accordingly. Like if I gotta go somewhere at a certain time, I'm gonna wake up earlier so I can let my hair have enough time to dry. I gotta kind of hurry because my pizza's in the oven. Curls look like this, now I just let it air dry. It says all ready. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. She's a little crispy, but really I came when I did. Oh, I devoured. That's like the perfect crispiness that I love. And I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes to it. And some Parmesan. I'm just gonna let the Parmesan melt on it. Oh, that looks so good. And it's only 7:07, so we're already working better for our routine for eating earlier and like making dinner as soon as I come home. Now, yesterday was a little bit of like a Kenzie, what are we doing? But we picked up. We've learned since yesterday, and now we're doing better. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these clothes in the dirty clothes. I think I'm gonna wash a load of towels after I finish cleaning, just so I'll probably end up wiping all the counters down because I do have almost a full load. But now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the cupcakes. So it's not late. I still need to make the frosting, let them cool and like decorate so I can like let them be cooking while I'm eating my pizza. Literally forgot to push record, but I just went ahead and I poured the cake mix into our bowl and then I put the eggs in, and then I was like, Kenzie, where's your vlog camera at? I forgot, y'all, but we're picking back up because I need to add the oil, the water, then obviously gotta mix it. And I'm probably gonna start preheating the oven now, and we need a good 375. It honestly shouldn't take long just since I just turned the oven off for the pizza. I'm gonna use my Brita for the water. Time to mix. Another routine that I've been trying to do is to clean as you go type thing. So instead of like letting the mess sit here for a second, we're gonna go ahead and clean it up before I eat. It is 7:22. Like I want to start eating soon, so we gotta clean this up quick. I'm gonna go ahead and load up the dishwasher. And now I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down the counters. Let's go ahead and start a load of clothes. Oh my goodness. What are the odds? Last thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and start beating my butter because it does take 20-30 minutes for the butter to be beat. Unless you want the frosting actually tasting like butter, which raise your hand if you do.
Radio silence.
I almost had a full-on crash out because I thought I broke this camera, and this camera just went up like $200 in price. It's working now.
We almost saw a different Kenzie tonight.
I'm almost done with the frosting. It's 8:32. I always have like trouble like getting it to the way I want it to. I really like my frosting sweet, and everybody loves my frosting, so it's hard to replicate simply because of the fact that I eyeball it every single time. When you start putting it in bags, it's already 8:33 and I want to go to sleep. Decorating does take me a little bit of time, so obviously I just want to get this done now. I have my little tips right here, and let's go ahead and start putting some frosting in it. Let's decorate these. is 6:44. And with that being said, we're still in fact locking in on our mornings because I'm working on a routine of getting every single thing I want to do done in the morning. We need to take out the trash, we need to unload the dishwasher, and then fold those towels that we washed yesterday. And I want to have all that done by 7 o'clock, which should be doable. It's about 15-ish minutes, so we gotta get a move on. We're gonna go ahead and do the dishwasher, so let's get to it. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. It is 7:15 the next night. I just made me some dinner. I made sure I took out the trash and unloaded the dishwasher up before I even like sat down and watched YouTube, just because I'm working on setting good routine and making myself do the things that I dread before I actually sit down, just so they're done and out of the way. I'd rather be like a type of person that's clean as you go, get everything straightened up, then you can relax. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stick around to see if I actually stick to these routines, which I most definitely plan on doing, but you'll never know if you don't subscribe. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you sometime soon. Bye!